Hey everybody, John here from Sugar Finger Shooting. Today, stopped into Field and Stock. I think that's the name of the store. It used to be called Big R. One of our favorite stores. If you can't find it there, then you obviously don't need it. Stopped in there, just looking around. Want to pick up some ammo, and came across these Versa Carry belts. And I've been needing to get a new belt. This is the belt I've been using. Something plain. What is this? I got this from what's the name of the store? I don't want to advertise the store name, but I got this from a clothing store. And this is what I've been using. And it's been to use for my carry gun. It's taking a little bit of beating to use it frequently, and it's not really designed for carrying, even though it's leather and it's reversible. But I had another one just like that when I bought two at the same time, and these are falling apart. This one is starting to fall apart too. You know, these screws here tend to work out after a while. I've had to screw in one of these screws recently, and in my previous belt that was like this one, eventually this reversible head just kind of popped off. So anyway, this one's almost to the end of its life and need to get a replacement. So got this one, and even though I'm not 38 inches, that's what this one says it is. Normally I'm like a 34, but just wrapping around my waist, this one looks like it was actually the right size, because the smaller one that they had was too small. So I got the 38 inch. I'm going to try this one, see how it looks. Okay, let's take a quick look at this. So the Versa Carry 38 inch. Now this part here comes unbuckled. This part does snap open. See if I can do that one-handed. There we go. And I don't know why we'd need it to snap open, but this one does snap open. And insert the belt loop in here, but you can tell this leather is really nice and thick on this. I'll get a ruler out in a few seconds here and measure the thickness of this. Looking at the cross section of the belt there, looks like a good 1/4 of an inch thick leather. 1/4 inch of leather is pretty strong, actually. That should work out pretty well. Dirty, and I'll put this on in a second and see how well it works with my carry gun. But you know, good solid leather. It's nice and stiff, and good stitching on it. You can tell looking at the cross section, it's actually 2 layers of leather here. So I anticipate that this will be pretty good. And I think this cost me about $36 or so for this, which is more than I would really like to pay for a belt, but this looks pretty sturdy, so if this lasts me a few years, it'll definitely be worth it. So I have my Versa Carry belt on, and right now the leather is really stiff on this thing. So I'll get that in there, and I'm sure it will loosen up. Oh, let's see here. It's a little off center, but very sturdy. Needs to be broken in a little bit because it's not very flexible, but fits really good. And I have my Concealment Express Kydex holster in there, which snaps into place really well, if you can see that. So it clips in right underneath the belt. And so it has a nice squared off edge to the belt. Feels like that will hold it in place really well. So that's my Concealment Express holster with my SIG P365 on there. That's what I use for my everyday carry. But my first impression is I really like my Versa Carry. Looks like I have another belt loop. Oh, there it is. Belt loop I have to get in there, but this part here I need to soften that up a little bit, get that loosened so we can stay there. And when I learn how to dress myself properly, I'll put my belt buckle in the front instead of my 1 o'clock position. So far I like it. Looks like that's going to be a really nice concealed carry belt for me. Really sturdy, and I expect to get quite a few years of use out of this. And it seems to hold my concealed carry holster very well. Snaps into place, it's good. Now I'm putting in my extra magazines for my SIG. Magazine holsters, I should say. And these are also from Concealment Express. When I use the VersaCarry belt, did you hear that snap? Really snapped in good underneath my belt. So it fits in nice and tight. I like that. So I have that here. Have my holster on this side. My gun is empty right now. I'm going to do some shooting. Snap it in. Look at that. And I have one more button to go. They call this a 38-inch. There, look at that. All set. Concealed carry. 2 extra magazines. Sidearm. Like it. Thanks for watching. This is my little unbagging of my VersaCarry holster. 38-inch. Yeah, I don't know if it's really 38 inches because I don't think I've gained that much weight. I normally wear a 34-inch, and this is about halfway at the smallest hole in my belt. So I think the size is wrong, even though the tag itself does say 38 inches on the tag itself. But thanks for watching my review of the VersaCarry concealed carry belt. Be sure to like and subscribe.